Hey everyone, it's Ronan Segal, your accordion teacher, and I have had a breakthrough with the little 12-bass accordion. This is thanks to William Nye, Bill Nye. He said, you're having way too much fun with that little thing. By the way, I'm sure you already know this. I didn't know this. But the relative minors work really good on those little honers. G minor equals G and B flat major. D minor is D with an F major. William Nye, I kind of looked at this comment and thought, what does that mean? Here's the issue. We only have 12 keys to work with. We have the note itself, C, and the note below it is C major. So when I want to play an papa, that's all I can do. On a bigger accordion, I have a minor. I have a whole row dedicated to minors. I have a C minor. But here on this little 12 bass, I don't have minors. There are other ways around it. How I've been playing is expressing the minor with my right hand and just not playing the papa with my left hand. So it was that works too. I also thought, let's say I want to play a D minor. Here's my D. I have an F and I have an A. But it doesn't quite have the same punch as the papa. What William Nye said is this. We have our C major. But William is saying if I wanted to play a D minor, I would play the D with the F major pa. If I wanted to play an A minor, I would play the A and the C major as the pa. Mind-blowing stuff here. How does that work musically? Our C major, if we take an A minor, the A minor chord is an A, C, and E. There's our minor. Ba, ba, ba. That's our A minor. This doesn't exist over here. What does exist is a C major. A C major has very similar notes. It has a C, E, and G. So a C major, if we take its voicing, this is a C major. G, C, E. And it's very much a major. Versus an A minor, where if we move this G up to an A, that's very much a minor. But what happens if I use the A to do the That could sound good. What it looks like, the new shape is this. A with a C major. And that's very close to a minor. Here's what it sounds like in music. And I'm still new to this, but if I was to play the Amelie theme song, D minor to A minor. To a true major. Back to the new minor. Right? It's not bad. It opens up this little accordion. From what it was before, this is what I used to play the Amelie themes. I would never play the Amelie theme song with my previous knowledge, which would sound like this. Two real majors. Right right? It was lacking. But with this new shape, D with an F major, it opens up a whole new world. I'm thinking of Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah. Right? The song is playable. That D minor works well. Now, we can also do alternate bass techniques. Alternate bass looks like this. If I wanted to do a G major alternate bass, if you remember, it's a G with a G major, papa. So papa, and then D. So papa, papa. With our new alternate bass, if it's a G minor alternate bass, I would do a G with a B major, D, B major. So papa, 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 papa. Let's see what that motion is like. I'll try the Amelie theme song maybe with, so D with an F major, A with an F major. So, right? What's that song? Let's do it in G minor. Oh, I can't do it in G minor. Now I'm reaching the limitations of this accordion. But again, alternate bass technique is doable. The sound is a little bit off, but I kind of like it. And again, what we're doing, to summarize, instead of playing a D minor as a D with a D minor, we're playing a D with an F major, which William Nye, thank you, introduced us to, and he calls it a relative minor. Anyways, thank you, William Nye. I hope this helps you in terms of if you were staying away from buying a 12 bass accordion. The minors are doable. It just requires playing a new shape. Right? And practicing that new shape. I really love it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you.